President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has officially escaped the death. This is something that most of the people didn't see this coming. This is something that most of the Uganda was still waiting for. And I'm going to unveil to you the way that President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has escaped death using this Tanzanian election. Something that most of the people were waiting for. This is going to shock you. And I'm going to unveil to you the whereabouts of the two Kenyan activists. This is what we are going to continue to do until they are released by the Ugandan government, that they claim that they didn't arrest them and they didn't see them in Uganda. On our today's episode, the life of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni almost cut short in this thing that I'm going to unveil to you. Stay tuned, because this is going to shock you. This is something that has never happened before. The time that he was campaigning in Uganda, something almost happened to Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Hello guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for the support. Thanks so much for the love. God bless you. God bless you. If you are new here, kindly subscribe and click the notification button for you to never ever miss any episode that we post here in our channel. Chris Nolan TV, the home of African news. That is what we'll continue to do. That is what we'll continue to champion for until Africans are united, Africans are working together, and Africans are supporting one another. We as Chris Nolan TV, our main objective is to spread unity, is spread positive information, and to spread news on whatever that is currently happening here in Africa. On our today news, I'm going to unveil to you whatever that almost happened to Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the president of Uganda, who escaped death. It was yesterday, the time that Yoweri Kaguta Museveni was campaigning in Uganda. There is a group of people that almost attacked him the time that he was campaigning, claiming that he has been in power for so long, claiming that he has been promising them heaven and earth, yet he has fulfilled totally nothing. Something that the police, if it wasn't for the military that were guarding Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, his life could be cut short by this angry Ugandan that almost bring Museveni down. And on our today news is that is something that just happened in Uganda, and the whereabouts of the two Kenyan activity is still unknown. It has been removed that their health is still deteriorating. Right now, they are still under attack. We want Yoweri Kaguta Museveni to kindly release our people. Kindly release our Kenyan people. Those people went there to support your opposition. Why are you against them? We want you to do something before it's too late. Most of Kenyans are angry. Most of the Ugandan also are angry with the way that you are running their country. They are not happy with the way that you are running the country, that you are old enough to run that country in bad state. And also, most of the Kenyans have come out and they have said that they are supporting Robert Kyagulanyi, who is known as Bobi Wine. And they have said that Bobi Wine must become the next president of Uganda. And there's something that has been happening to most of the African presidents. If they know very well that you are a competitor, if they know very well that you are a pain in their stomach, whatever that they usually do, they arrest you and put you behind bars. Whatever that happened to Kizza Besigye was a good friend of Raila Amolo Odinga. He was not even allowed to go and visit to go and bury Raila Amolo Odinga, but Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, claiming that he wanted to bring treason in Uganda. Remember that Yoweri Kaguta Museveni was a good friend of Kizza Besigye, who is still the opposition leader in Uganda. Right now, most of the Ugandan aren't happy with the way that Museveni is doing things in his own way, and they want him to step down with immediate effect and to stop whatever that is doing to innocent Ugandan. That is the news that is reaching our desk concerning whatever that is currently happening here in Uganda. But most of the people, whatever that they're requesting is that Yoweri Kaguta Museveni should step down and stop vying for this seat. And they have promised that they are not going to vote him once again. That Museveni has helped them with nothing. Not my words, but the words of most of the Ugandan that are outside the country. Because the time in Uganda, they doesn't have freedom of speech. Uganda, they doesn't have even time to express themselves. They doesn't have media that covers election. Like whatever that happened in Tanzania, there was no media that was telling people on the way that election were pump in the election that we are going in. But on Donor Today News, that is whatever that is currently happening in Uganda, where people are angry with Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and he was almost killed in that process, the time that he was campaigning. The life of Museveni is still under attack. That is the news that is reaching our desk. If you are new here, kindly subscribe, click the notification button for you to never ever miss any episode that we post here in our channel. We as Chris Nolan TV, our main objective is to make sure that Africans are united, Africans are working together, and Africans are supporting one another. That is our objective. That is whatever that we are going to continue to do until Africans are going to be united. It is time for Africans to rise up. It is time for Africa to fight whatever that belongs to them. It is time for the Gen Zs to support this, their parent. And please, anywhere you are, this one is very sad. Pray for Sudan. Pray for Sudan. They are really going through a lot. Most of the people are suffering in Sudan. Kindly, anywhere that you are watching us from, pray for Sudan. They are our fellow Africans. They are our fellow colleagues, and the AU should intervene and help the people in Sudan. Kindly, that is what we pray for. That is what we humbly request the Kenyans, we humbly request the world to do. Those are human like us. They should not be going whatever that they are going right now. And Sudan, we as Chris Nolan TV, we are behind you guys. We are going to support you. We are going to stand firm until something good happens to you guys. We are not going to leave you. We are not going to leave you without supporting you. Just remember, all the people that are in Sudan, Chris Nolan TV is behind you guys, and we'll keep on praying for you guys until you are united, until you are working together, until you are loving one another. Until next time, we'll say game over.